So the 1.16 Nether update has many features. So I thought I'll go through my favorites and how I see myself and other players using them. So the first one is the block of netherite. Now, normally in survival, it doesn't give us purpose just to show off to all of your friends, but creative players like myself, I see us using it in terms of some balconies, and so you can use anvils and the block of netherite to create some really cool industrial looking or medieval looking sorts of balcony with the anvil, because the block of netherite looks a lot like real life iron, whereas the actual block of iron in the game looks nothing like it in real life. So you can create a really cool iron texture with the block of netherite and some anvils. So just put the anvils on there to look like a fence, which many players use, and then you have a medieval sort of a balcony. So the next feature is all of the warped features, everything that comes with it. It's such a cool idea of having a new color of wood and just some more life to the nether to make it stand out. And they do this by not adding a new tree in the overworld or paint, but a new fungus in the nether, which is really cool. And that is the same for the crimson stems and roots and warts and all of this stuff. Having purple wood is really cool idea. So next one is blue light, the blue fire, the blue torches, the blue campfires, all of them. So I said it tonight. It's the same particle effect. Sorry, not particle effect, like light level as torches, but it gives the illusion when you look at the blue light that it's blue, and it's really cool. You can use this for many ways, and just being able to have a new light source is pretty awesome. So you can use this with a mix of the soul lantern and the normal lantern. You can create some really cool things in the sky. And so with the new chain block, which is absolutely awesome, you can now have your lanterns hanging down from things, not just iron bars or fences. That's really cool, and so you can create heaps of them. You can just imagine heaps of these mixed with a few soul and the normal lantern, and that gives off a really cool effect in the sky, which will be really cool for building. Because stars, when you look up at them in the sky, are really blue, so it really fits. The next one is being able to find an abundance of gold in the nether. So it's really cool that they've incorporated real ores from Minecraft overworld into the nether, and not being able to only find the quartz ore, and being able to find the nether gold ore as well, which is really cool. And also having the nether gold ore mix into the texture of the normal netherrack, like the nether quartz does, is a really cool idea. So the next one are the new mobs that have been added into the game. So first is the piglin and the hoglin. So these are really awesome because they just give life to the nether. And hoglin adds a new animal, and piglin adds a new inhabitant, not just like blazers and all of those. So obviously the hoglin is going to die because of the barrier blocks, and he's in the overworld, so he's going to turn into a zombified piglin. But it's really cool idea to have a new animal in the nether. That's a really cool feature that they added. And the next one is a piglin. Oh, it's a baby piglin. Here's a piglin, and it's really fast. But it's really cool being able to have a new inhabitant to the nether, which is such a cool aspect of the game. So the next one is the basalt. So this is a real material in real life found in volcanic areas and volcanoes and all of that. And they, instead of making a volcanic biome, they created it in the Salt Sand Valley, which is a very fiery biome to find. And so using the polished basalt, or basalt, or whatever you want to call it, you can create really cool pillars. And so fitting into the style of the block of netherite that we talked about earlier, because it's the same color, not Hoglin, because it's the same color palette, sorry, it really matches the medieval sort of style, or the industrial style. That's really cool. And you can even mix in the the normal basalt to create a really cool texture, maybe mixing in some andesite or as I said, block of netherite if you're in creative. So the next one doesn't look like much, but it's Mojang's new logo. So to celebrate 11 years of Minecraft, Mojang, they created a new logo to celebrate it, and it looks like someone's taken a chunk out of all the letters. You might see a picture up on screen now, and it just looks really cool. And they changed their name to Mojang or Mojang Studios because it shows that there's many studios in the world, not just the one in Sweden. So that is really cool feature to add. So the next one is the target block. So this one, I don't really know much about redstone, but this is such a cool feature. And so if you are using a bow and arrow or crossbow shared in the 1.14 update, the further away you hit an arrow to the bullseye, the smaller the redstone signal is. So if I do the furthest one here, it just goes about there, not much. But if we do the middle one, it goes further to the middle, and if we hit the bullseye, it emits the biggest redstone signal and hits the light and manages to reach it. And also being able to toggle between the two redstones, so you can have the dot and the cross. And so if you use this for decorative purposes, you can create like blood much easier. So you put like a dot or a cross here, a cross there, a dot there. Maybe make that a dot and put it like a cross here. And it really creates a blood texture, and also it's useful for redstone. So if you have repeaters all around the redstone, a cross will work, but a dot will not. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new, and hit the notification bell to be reminded whenever I upload a video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.